walking. All my guys, them know me.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to find out. Yeah, so the UK, we have a new Prime Minister. Now, the former Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, conceded defeat to KIER STARMER. I think we may just start getting used to this name, KIER STARMER, because I'm so used to Rishi Sunak. Anyway, that was the same way we're so used to saying Boris Johnson until Rishi Sunak took over, and now KIER STARMER has taken over. KIER STARMER represented the Labour Party, LOP 77, and most immigrants actually voted for KIER STARMER, and it got me wondering, like, did they promise or assure us of anything in particular? They would, like, why is what was the first about? Maybe Peter will be rubbed off. And at the same time, when it was pronounced, when a lot of immigrants were so excited. So today we're going to understand exactly what KIER STARMER has in store for us. What exactly does he have in store for immigrants? I mean, he has promised to do a lot of things for the United Kingdom, but today's content is mainly for immigrants. Is he going to continue from where Rishi Sunak stopped, or is he going to start a new plate and revisit some of the plans that Rishi Sunak put in place? Is his reign going to favor immigrants? Like, that's all I care about. I'm an immigrant, and that's one of the things I care about. I'm an immigrant. So what exactly does it have in store for us? I will go through my laptop. I really want to come correct. I want us to go through it together. So everything is just going to be here. The United Kingdom has a new Prime Minister, and Labour's party, KIER STARMER, may tighten immigration policies, putting more border checks and raising eligibility for foreigners looking to move into the country. All right, let's go. Labour Party has pledged to reduce net migration, aiming to lower the annual figures to a couple of 100,000. They believe not setting a specific target is sensible, but anticipate their policies will achieve this reduction. The Office for Budget Responsibility forecasts net migration to stabilize around 350,000 annually over the next 5 years under current conservative policies, without additional measures to lower this number. So the fiscal impact of 3,000 annual net migration is projected to reduce public sector borrowing by £7.4 billion by 2028 to 2029, benefiting public finances. So the plan is to make sure that net migration does not exceed 350,000 over the next 5 years. So let's look at some of the things that they intend to actually put in place to maintain this figure. Number one, work and skilled worker visas. Let's go through what they have in store.
Love someone and they'll just give you help. Feelings that we can't keep to ourselves.
Before we continue, I want to say thank you to pigbags.ru for sponsoring today's video. Guys, they sent me this beautiful bag. Guys, can you see the quality? Just look at this bag. This is Chanel Low Boy. I love this color. Hello guys, can you people just see it? And this is what the inside looks like. Oh, this is sturdy. Let me bring it close. If you don't appreciate the beauty of this bag, then you will never appreciate the beauty of anything, because guys, see the quality. I just need to bring it close. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Guys, can you feel this bag? And it has a handle. Beautiful. And they deal on all kinds of brands: YSL, Fendi, Balenciaga, Chanel. You know, oh gosh, the list is endless. So Dior, so many. And not just bags, they deal on shoes as well. So they sent me this Hermes shoe. Guys, have a look at this quality. Just look. Just have a look. This is super cute. I'm not even kidding. This is so cute. Guys, okay, let me just bring it closer so you guys can appreciate this. Can you feel this quality, guys? This is so cute. This is everything. Now, they did not just shoes. They have accessories like belts, scarves, sunglasses, neck chain. Like, it's endless. Different kind of fashion items, even clothes. They sell clothes as well. They sell trainers. Guys, oh my God. Some of their items to be showing here. Guys, their things are so good. Piku.2 is like, I'm so excited. We are going for a vacation soon and I cannot even wait to rock this shoe, you guys. And because they love you, there's a 5% off for you if you use my code Melissa on the screen and in my description box. Their website, all their full details will also be in my description box. You guys, you do not want to miss out for anything. I mean, don't you like this shoe? If you don't like this shoe, if you don't like these things I just showed you, you don't like better thing. Ha! Anyway, thank you so much, pickbags.ru, for sponsoring today's video. Labour plans to impose appropriate visa restrictions without formally capping immigration routes, linking immigration and skills policy more closely. They aim to address shortages in sectors like construction, IT, and engineering by reforming the apprenticeship levy to skilled resident workers. Sponsors in key occupations must adhere to government-determined workforce plans and fair pay agreements. The Labour plans to, number one, disallow companies from sponsoring workers if they lack sufficient workforce training. I really can't wait for them to address this. I'm really keen on knowing how they intend to address this, how they intend to disallow companies from sponsoring workers if they lack sufficient workforce training, because that's like what's been going on lately. You see people coming in, they don't even know what the job is all about. They don't know like anything about the job. Ask them what's this job about. They literally don't know, but they are here to work. How on earth did they actually get here? Some immigrants are sponsored from abroad, from their home country to the UK, and when they start work, they are not given sufficient training. The basic training they are not given. They are just thrown into the work like that, which is terrible. So I'm really looking forward to how they are going to address this particular point. Number 2 point, remove occupations from the immigration salary list if sectors fail to engage with workforce plans. They plan to increase penalties for employers violating minimum wage and other employment laws. God, please. Like, this particular point touches me specifically. Like, it is so painful. Do you believe that there are so many workers, especially care visa holders, so many people are being short paid? Somebody will be on the road, or literally the whole day on the road, under the rain, under the sun, working hard, visiting homes as a home carer, and not end up getting paid for 5 hours, max 6 hours. I get lots and lots and lots of messages like this. I keep wondering, like, why are they not looking into this? Can somebody just dedicate some workforce to look into this particular thing? Because how can somebody spend like 16 hours on the road and you're not paying the person for 5 hours? That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's continue. Threatening the Migration Advisory Committee and link it with UK-wide skills bodies. They usually investigate different routes. You know, they check if there's any abuse in routes. They propose solutions. They don't have the final say, but they always investigate different routes and, you know, and suggest solutions if they feel like, okay, there's an abuse in this particular route. So Labour, they also plans to investigate the impact of the Conservatives' increases to salary thresholds for the skilled worker route and a prohibition on care workers bringing dependents. So they plan to investigate these throughout. I remember when they increased the threshold, it was brutal. Like, I never even saw it coming. Like, it was so brutal. But the good thing is that it will not affect people that are here already. Let's say you've been here for a while and you want to bring your partner, you can still bring your partner, unless you're not earning up to the minimum threshold. But if you're abroad, this definitely affects them. So they plan to investigate the impact and see if there's anything that can be done about it. They also plan to investigate the prohibition on care workers from bringing dependents. I never envisaged that it will ever happen. Like, when they proposed it, I thought, no, when they bring it up, it would definitely not come to light. But I mean, to the glaring of everybody, like, it came to pass, right? So they plan to investigate the prohibition of care workers from bringing dependents. Next subheading is health and care visas. Labour will establish a body to enforce employment rights and investigate migrant worker exploitation in the social care sector. They do not plan to reverse the ban on family accompaniment for carers and senior carers. You all know that carers are not allowed to come with their dependents from abroad. So they do not plan on going back on the what Conservative Party has put in place. They don't plan on going back. They are still enforcing that. All the rules that Conservative put in place, Labour Party, Keir Starmer is not going back on any of them. He's in agreement with all the rules. His plan is actually to enforce employment rights and investigate any form of abuse. Now, under creative workers, youth mobility, and seasonal workers, Labour may negotiate new arrangements with the EU for touring performance to ease post-Brexit administrative burdens. They do not plan to negotiate a youth mobility scheme with the EU, but expanding the youth mobility route could address labour shortages in hospitality, retail, and childcare. Now, for seasonal workers, Labour may introduce measures to tackle exploitation. The current government guarantees a minimum 32-hour week for seasonal workers and monitors their welfare. However, recommendations to protect these workers should be considered. I like that there are some seasonal workers that are not getting enough shifts, like they get 20-hour shift, 50-hour shift. So their plan is to guarantee a minimum of 32-hour week for seasonal workers and, monitor their welfare. Now, under family and settled status route, Labour supports increases to the minimum income requirement for the partner route, but emphasizes a review of family routes for social and economic benefits. Concerns about the administration of the EU settlement scheme persist, and the next government must address these issues to ensure compliance with Brexit agreements and improve status verification systems. Now, they are still maintaining it. They are not going back on what Conservative people had put in place. Keir Starmer is actually here to continue from where we should now stop. I don't even think he has any plans on readdressing some of the things that have been put in place. Absolutely no plans. Now, finally, immigration fees. God, can they just do something on this? Labour has not announced changes to immigration fees. You guys know that recently they increased almost all the visas, all the routes went up. Like all the visas literally went up. Indefinite leave to remain was not even spared. Visitors visas, like they increased all the visas, and it has no plans on making any changes whatsoever to those fees. They are still in place. Recent significant increase in fees and the immigration health surcharge may require evaluation before further adjustments. So even if at all it wants to visit it, whether to increase it further or reduce it further, it's definitely going to be evaluated, and it has not said anything about it. So going through all these things, like everything is still in place. There isn't even so much difference. Nothing is happening, just same. So you guys share your thoughts, your comments in the comment section. What do you think about all these plans? It's like everything is still going on, like nothing much is going to change as a matter of fact. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I will see you all again. Bye guys.